there again, Guardians. Welcome back to the channel for another Destiny episode. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over a confirmed leaked exotic over on the Destiny subreddits. I have a photo here in front of me of the perks, the name of the gun, the type of the gun, the damage type, and on top of that, I will not be able to post this image inside of the video due to the fact that Activision's ninjas have been going around and flagging videos as copyright if they're showing leaked content. So my last video of 22 confirmed leaked exotics was taken down due to copyright infringement. And actually, it's not supposed to be taken down. That's actually not allowed because the content was actually under fair use. But I'm actually fighting for that video right now, and wish me luck. So to get into this video, we are going to be going over this gun. This gun, I want to say, is the next new exotic Gjallarhorn. Obviously, not because it's a rocket launcher, not because it has Wolfpack rounds. No, not even close. It's not even a grenade launcher. It's actually much smaller. It's a sidearm. It is a sidearm with kinetic damage. It doesn't even have solar, arc, or void damage. So why am I saying it's the next Gjallarhorn? Well, let's go over the perks. So inside of the perks itself is the first intrinsic perk, which is the exotic perk, Rat Pack. This weapon becomes stronger when nearby fire team members also have it equipped. Stacks up to 6 times. Can you imagine stacking this weapon up 6 times across 6 Guardians in a fire team? Remember, every other fire team member is also using this exotic, and if you're actually able to use this sidearm and you actually run it as your primary and everybody has it equipped at the exact same time next to each other, can you imagine the massive amount of damage coming from 6 Guardians with 6 times the damage? That is insane. That is insane to think about. Now, we're not too sure what the actual damage stat on this gun is and if it's actually overpowered as it sounds, but if it does work the way I think it will work, then this gun is going to be ridiculous inside of the Leviathan Raid, inside of Trials of the 9, and also inside of the Nightfall Strikes. Basically, every endgame event, this gun might be really ridiculous to use in. So plan using this as your primary inside of Destiny 2. On top of that, it's got a barrel. Small bore, dual strength barrel, increased range, increased stability. Something you would really like on a sidearm. Tactical mag. This weapon has multiple tactical improvements. Slightly increases stability, slightly increases reload speed, and slightly increases magazine size. Something else you would really want on a sidearm. Then it's got a trait called Vermin. This is where it gets really weird. Reloading immediately after a kill grants a brief period of invisibility. Can you imagine going invisible on a Warlock and a Titan and a Hunter just by simply killing something and reloading? That's pretty awesome. On top of that, it's got a grip, a smooth grip. This weapon is slightly easier to hold and aim, slightly increases stability, slightly increases handling speed. All things you would want on a sidearm. All things you would want on a hand cannon. Hell, if this was a hand cannon, I'd absolutely be terrified. But it is a sidearm, so it might do less damage overall. But with that 6 times damage multiplier over across 6 Guardians in your fire team in the Leviathan Raid, I feel this gun will be very effective. Now, Guardians, onto the topic of it being the next Gjallarhorn, just due to the fact of the 6 damage multiplier, and then that times 6 damage multiplier across 6 Guardians, I feel like overall you would be creating a ton of damage, which would probably melt a boss inside of the Raid or the Nightfall. But remember, inside of Trials you have 2 less people, you have a 4-man team, so less damage overall. And if you stay grouped up together, you are effective as a target for a rocket launcher to take you all out. And that's also a problem. But with everything going on with Trials of the 9 and going on with the Leviathan Raid, I do feel that it is effective to use a sidearm as your primary weapon. Now this also goes into my next statement. Everyone on your fire team has to be using this weapon to get the maximum damage buff, which is also not an easy accomplishment. There is still somewhat of an RNG exotic grind in Destiny 2, and not everyone in the game is going to have this Rat King sidearm right from the get-go. So that is also something to note. Now, alongside this, though, I do feel it might be the next Gjallarhorn. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments down below in the comment section. As always, if you found this video enjoyable in any way, definitely press that subscribe button, leave a like, and share it with your fellow Guardians. As always, thanks to patrons on the screen. Stay violent and be privileged.
Oh, hi. VBG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there's the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy.